Hello and welcome to the Caffeine podcasts and videos, and today we're doing A to Z of the old world, and we're going to do agricultural implements, and we're going to look at this within that just because this was likely run by horses for grinding. And there's something else at this location. This is Erddig. There's photos of it in my introduction. And I like the fact that they've preserved all this. There's a lot of nests being built. I guess that wouldn't have been necessarily the case if this was in operation. And I suspect the beams have been replaced. This might be original, I don't know. Might be a reproduction too. But I think that the farming in those times would have been done on smaller scales like this. And it was a feudal system. Erddig has a reputation where they looked after their servants, whereas most mansion estate owners didn't. So this is the outbuilding for that. So obviously some treated people like people and respectful despite their caste system, and others were not. And Erddig apparently had the reputation, I have not gone in, but it had the reputation of looking after its people. In fact, they had paintings of the servants hung up on the walls. I suspect they would have had an orangery. I'm not paying to go in, but this is the outdoor centre, and I just found that to be very interesting where the milling took place. Obviously they would have had livestock around here as well. There would have been stables to keep the horses. They probably would have had pigs. They often have sheep. Well, I come once a year. I like to come here. It's a really nice place to go. And they have sheep out on the grounds. And they also have a hydraulic ram. And we'll discuss that in another video, because this dictionary does have all the information for batteries, which is interesting. So this is their orchard. But no doubt the farming did consist of those old tools and implements. Probably a lot of milling involved. I'm not of the mind or observation that they had anything like tractors or anything like that. I know that a lot of the old world people do feel that we are being misled, and I do agree with that, but I don't believe they had tractors back in those days. This is a dog yard. So that was the kennels. The lime yard. Look at all these old wagons. Oh, these are lovely. I'm going to have a look in these shops later. But let's have a look at this agricultural implements here. Look at all of that. They look sturdy, don't they? Oh, wow. No doubt it was hard graft. But also for the animals, harder graft for the animals than they get now. Beautiful. I know that's probably an odd thing to say, but it is beautiful around here. What's in here? Is there anything in there? Oh wow, look at this. Wow. Look at all of this engineering. This old wood. Look at it. So this is the A to Z of the old world. Implements, farming implements and woodwork, no doubt. Look at all of this. Blimey. Oh, so that goes into the woodwork place, gosh. It's incredible. I watch old farms and farming tractors and stuff on YouTube. Bit of mud flood there, huh? And I like watching all the old tractors and agricultural machinery. I do watch some weird things on YouTube. We're going to have a look in here now. Oh wow, they were big stables. Even the stables have arches. Cobbled ground. How beautiful the stables are even. Hello, bird. Oh, they were huge. Now it's just used for storage, but wow. The horses were really treated, weren't they? Apparently they really looked after, well, their servants, but I'm not surprised looking at how well they looked after their horses. Oh wow. J774. I wonder what the J means. I have my idea. Yeah. Go in. It's got that smell of antique. That is huge. Oh wow. I know people talk about going back in time to all of this, but it's not that they would get to sit on these. They might be the horse, you know, the carriage driver, but would they really be on these? Oh, look at that picture with the donkeys. That's a poodle. I wonder how old that boy is. He's got big hands, but then he looks young and shortish. Wow, beautiful. I think farming was done on this sort of scale, as it has been for decades, and milling was probably brought to a place like this. They probably had as many tools and implements as they could on these sorts of mansions and estates, and then it was up to other farmers to bring their crops and produce to these locations if they needed extra work done to them, I would imagine. I don't know. But I'm not of the mind that there were great technologies back then with regards to agriculture and food production, but I do believe that they probably were kinder to the earth and the soil than what we are today. So we'll go to the other place, which is the hydraulic ram. So please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.